Days of Our Lives spoilers Thursday, July 31st. Kayla's wisdom. Susan doubted Alex's damage control. Days of Our Lives spoilers are in for Thursday, July 31st, 2025. In tomorrow S episode, fanatics can count on Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, Manuel Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, Chad DiMera, Billy Flynn, and EJ DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel. Doubt Susan Banks Stacey Heidick, New Power. Plus, Alex Kuriakis, Robert Scott Wilson, attempts to loosen up a freaking out Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein. Kayla Johnson S wisdom. Fans recognize that Gabby Hernandez, Cherie Jimenez, made a cope with Tony DiMera, Thao Penglis. All Gabby has to do is get intel on Xander Cook Kuriakis, Paul Telfer, and Philip Kuriakis, John Paul Lavoisier. Instead of doing it herself, Gabby went to Steve. When he heard approximately the job, he immediately stated no. It appears that he ought to extradite his mind. Though, in a preview clip for this week, Steve confides in Kayla that he exposed something that entails Stephanie. Then, a summertime season promo suggests Stephanie blowing up at her father for investigating Titan Industries. Xander Cook Kuriakis new dynamic. Over with Xander. He has agreed to get anger control therapy. In exchange, Xander requested Sarah Horton Kuriakis, Lindsay Godfrey, for a proper custody agreement. That approach they want to absolutely begin the procedure of having divorced. Now Xander will allow Sarah see their daughter. It could be tough to navigate the brand new dynamic. However, they want to do it the excellent they are able to for the baby. Susan Banks newfound power. Days of Our Lives spoilers for Thursday, July 31st screen that Susan will retain to assert that she has a brand new power, the capacity to pay attention useless people. However, EJ and Chad each appear to poke a laugh at Susan S claim. Susan is determined to assist clean Johnny DiMera S, Carson Boatman, name. So, she accused Gabby. However, she in all likelihood isn't the killer either. Susan does get psychic visions. However, quite a few that data comes combined up or jumbled. So, with this new power, there are possibly going to be a few headaches or misunderstandings. Thursday, July 31st, 2025. In tomorrow S episode, fanatics also can count on Alex to attempt to do harm control. As this book receives in the direction of being published, Stephanie is knowing it is probably tougher to cover her proper identification than she thought. At a few point, Stephanie would possibly simply want to get sincere and pop out with the fact approximately the steamy manuscript.